going to talk about it again if you haven't heard about it enough. Previously, I talked about willpower and, achieving your dreams. Don't let people tell you how to live your life. And that's more the serious side of it. I also have a very dark, sick, twisted sense of humor, so I did a lot of funny shit when I was in the hospital. So this is actually the part I like talking about. So we're going to go over the basics. What is a stroke? It's when you receive damage to your brain due to either lack of blood flow or too much blood flow. So there are different strokes. Ischemic is lack of blood flow to the brain. Hemorrhagic is when you have too much blood flow to the brain, usually caused by blunt force trauma to the head. My stroke was ischemic. I had a clot in my mitral valve. Parts of it broke off, lodged in the arteries in my head, caused the 6 different strokes, 4 pinpoint strokes to the left brain, mild stroke cerebellum, massive stroke on the right brain. So, the story of how it begins, I love this one. It's November 2nd. It's a Sunday. There's that New Jersey school thing where you have that week off because all the teachers go to a convention. So this is the week before that. I'm in my kitchen cooking ramen noodles. I hear a high-pitched noise in my right ear. Room starts spinning. I lose sense of where I am. I can't stand. I have to brace myself on the counter around me. It gets to the point where I have to go to the bathroom and vomit a few times. So I got a pot on the stove, it's boiling water, I got a pack of ramen, and it's still in the pack. So I get done vomiting, I get back up, I go back to the counter, I fumble around with scissors for a while to open the pack of ramen, I drop it in the bowl or pot, I go back to the bathroom, keep throwing up. Process continues until the ramen's done cooking, because I'll be damned if I'm not going to eat this ramen. So, eventually, ramen's done cooking, I pour it in a bowl, I get to the counter, I sit down, I realize I'm not hungry anymore. Still can't really move around at all. Still dizzy, room spinning, so I lie down. Now, I say I lie down, not on a couch, not in my bed. I lay down on the floor, face first. My dog comes over. He's obviously more concerned than I am. He starts licking me. He starts pawing me. I'm just like, nah, I'm fine. Don't worry about it. My dad comes home and he's like, you all right? I'm like, yeah, why are you asking? You're face down on the floor. Just like, nah, don't worry about it. So, day continues. I make it from the floor to a couch. I make it from a couch to my bed. Eventually, about 6 hours after this, my dad comes home. I'm like, hey, Dad, can you take me to the hospital? I'm not feeling much better. Take me to the hospital. They give me a CAT scan. They don't pick anything up. They put me on a saline drip. Eventually, the spinning subsides. I can see again. I can walk. I can do everything. A little dizzy every now and then. Doctors tell me I have vertigo. They put me on an antivert and some kind of just general antibacterial drug. Send me home. So give me a note. I can't go to football practice. This is during the football season. I go to football practice on Wednesday. I'm not supposed to get in pads. I get in pads. I go. I do all this stuff that I normally would do. Thursday morning, I taking a shower, the headache's back, room spinning again. I'm losing, actually, the ability to see colors. You know that blue and white Head and Shoulders bottle, if anyone knows it? It's switching between black and white and blue and white, so that was pretty neat. Oh, man, should have put that up. So, yeah, I went to football practice.